from your perspective, what skills from your previous career, industries, whatever it might be, came in handy when trying to learn to code?
I think the most important transferable skill for pretty much any industry is communication. Um, just any job that you're ever working in, you're going to need to know how to communicate, whether that's like what Greg was saying, communicating with your manager about what you need or about a ticket that you're assigned, or communicating with other coworkers if you need help. Um, so yeah, I would say communication is definitely, you can take it from anything that you've worked on before.
And then problem solving under pressure. At Learn, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to finish those projects. I think that's good practice for managing your expectations on what you can and can't get done. But I think it's a really useful skill to have. And after having graduated Learn, I think that was the biggest thing, because a lot of people came in, they were non-technical, they would sit down with me and they'd be like, okay, what can we do? What kind of features can we add? How can we, get this business going, and things like that. And a lot of the times you're getting thrown big questions that maybe you don't have the knowledge, expertise, or the capacity to answer on your own. So again, it goes back to not just problem solving, but communication as well, trying to figure out who you need to ask to get the right resources as well. Two really important things.
Anything you guys want to add, Gina, Caitlin?
I was really comfortable with not being the smartest person in the room, and that has served me well.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. I definitely had much that same experience in grad school. I got my master's in English when I thought I was going to be an English professor. I would also say research is really key. Communication, especially communicating with Google, and just knowing how to find answers when you need them. Like Learn is fantastic because you have so many people to ask things of, and the Slack and everything. But of course, knowing how to phrase your question and present it in such a way that allows other people to figure out where you've got astray and then guide you to your answer, also really key.
That, I think, is a great point. If you haven't yet, your cohort is one of your most important resources, especially when you're beginning this. So if you haven't taken the time to get to know them, just start doing that today. Because I think, for me at least, one of the most important things was graduating from Learn and then taking this huge step into a new role and doing it with the rest of my cohort. So we would come back together and we would talk about it, and we would share our pains and our suffering, but we would also share our wins too. And I think that was super helpful. And we've gotten to the point in our careers now where we can be more strategically, we can build more strategic partnerships. So I know if I want to grow my network, I can go to a specific person in my cohort to get a better network. If I want to go and I want to learn everything about React or any kind of JavaScript framework, there's somebody for that. If I want to learn about, backend systems, I can go and do that. Databases, there's a person in the cohort for that. Like, everybody has some sort of specialized skill at this point, which is really nice, because then you can build off of it. You can really grow. That really, I think, really helps you develop and get new solutions into your own world too.